What's up, everybody? My name is Cap and welcome back to another VEDO challenge video. Another driving vlog for you guys here because these are fun to do for me. I enjoy these. Before I get into the topic today, be sure you go check out the other guys in the description down below. Got KKatera, we got Toy Spotting, got Chris Denk, Rusty, also known as Falken. Good guys putting up good content. I highly recommend go check them out. That's the point of this entire VEDO challenge, is kind of work together, have some fun with it, force us to try and work hard at getting videos up every day and coming up with topics or whatever like that. And we always appreciate hearing you guys' feedback, we really do. So today's topic that we're doing as kind of a group is what our perfect video game is, what would be ideal to us. Now I have two things in mind that I would love to see in a video game. One, I think something like take Far Cry 4, which I thought was an amazing game in its own right, replace all the animals in the game with dinosaurs, and call it good. You know, keep side missions and NPCs and locations and stuff like that there, so that dinosaurs aren't the main focus of the game, like Turok, where you're trying basically just to blow up a bunch of dinosaurs and other dinosaur-related things, but just so that they're the main threat in the game, and then have a sub-story around there. I think that would just be awesome. I can't imagine it'd be that difficult to do, which is kind of cool because they just announced today that the next version of Far Cry they're putting out is Far Cry Primitive, or that's not what it is. It's Far Cry something. Go! Keep up with the car in front of you. Go! So that's my idea of a perfect game, number one. Number two would be to combine the likes of like an open world sandbox-esque game like Skyrim or Fallout or Assassin's Creed, where you have one large world with a whole bunch of like small towns and sectors and stuff like that in that you can travel to and free roam, and then bring in some elements of like some Splinter Cell in there, where you got some espionage and some spy stuff like that, where it's real stealthy. Now, what I want it to be like is give me the option of how to go about taking out a target. Say like I'm a hitman for hire, perhaps, or per se. Coming over and make it so that, you know, somebody hires me, they give me a certain bounty for a target or whatever, and all they can do is tell me what town they're in, maybe a little bit of information, give me a dossier over who they are, where they work, and stuff like that. But none of that, here's on the map exactly where they're going to be at this time, you show up and kill them. Because it's fun, but it's really easy. Make me have to do the work, where I have to figure out their patterns and routines and where they're going to be and stuff like that. And then let me determine how to kill them. Not just 100% stealth or 100% guns blazing, but give me the option there. So I'll say like, you know, Assassin's Creed, Skyrim world and stuff, but with more high-tech technology. Modern age, I guess you'd call it. Where I get to go in and do espionage missions and spy missions. Maybe I got to break in somewhere and steal some data, and I have to figure out how to do that, you know, do some recon ahead of time. And the big important part to make it a perfect game is to have full level of co-op from like 1 to 4 players or something, because that's the kind of game I like doing with friends, where there's some things that are just way easier to do if you have some help. Like, oh, I need somebody to boost me up to this window because I can't climb that high on my own. You know, something like that. It doesn't have to be grandiose. But a caveat is, if it does have co-op, it has to be 100% the same when playing solo as it is co-op. I hate games that have an amazing solo aspect to them. You throw in some co-op and it's some truncated crap that's just like, oh, we're just going to give you a side mission that has nothing to do with the main game. Like, just let me play the same game, whether it's solo or with friends. They can drop in, drop out, whatever they want to, and we can plan some heists, travel amongst a huge world however we want to, taking up jobs, that sort of thing. I think that would be a lot of fun. Make me have to think about it, make me have to work at it, and let me choose how to go about doing it. If I want to try and sneak in my Splinter Cell gear, you know, fully decked out, and that's great and wonderful, and if I can do that undetected, or if I want to go through and buy clothes, or, you know, steal some clothes that matches a guard, and so I can walk in undetected or something. Because truthfully, if you got some large facility and a whole lot of guards walking around, which is strange in its own aspect, you're not going to know the faces and names of everybody that's there. So if you got some random guy who's dressed like you, who's got a badge, walking past you, they're probably not going to think anything of it. You know, the games where it's like, okay, well, everything's great until you're instantly recognized by somebody because they know the names and faces of everybody who works for the company. That's bull. Let me decide how I want to get in and out of it. And I think that would be a pretty cool game. Leave it a comment below. Let me know what you think your favorite kind of game would be. Describe it however the best you can, because I would love to hear you guys' feedback on that aspect of it there. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you later.